we got to talk about the Captain America Brave New World trailer. Whew. Whew.
Yeah, it's a trailer. I watched it.
I thought it was a really good trailer.
Yeah, it's
Same.
good. I was like, the only thing I saw about it is that okay, they're still going with you're not Steve Rogers, Sam Wilson.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was like, okay. It's a good trailer. So we're going with that.
I mean, let's be honest here. Out of like the one run Sam had as Cap, that was like the only story. Everything boiled down to you're not Steve Rogers. That's all he's ever going to get.
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but that's all he's ever going to get.
Yeah.
But also that gives us a good angle. It's like, look, you can't be the new Captain America. You can't lead the Avengers. You're not Steve Rogers. It's like, you're right, I'm not, but I am Captain America.
But the thing about it is with the Thunderbolt Ross, where he's saying that, but yet he wants to do the same thing that they were doing in the beginning with Steve Rogers, is use him as an actual soldier. So I was like, okay.
Yeah. And like, I know like there's a couple of takeaways in this trailer that really jumped out to me. Obviously, besides Red Hulk, because everybody knows that. We've talked about it. We don't need to discuss it too much. The thing that jumped out at me is obviously we are going back to the Eternals, and Tiamat is right there in the trailer.
I told you it was canon. I told you.
They're just taking the characters and putting them into other things now.
Yeah, it means it's canon.
We're going to see...
it means no more Eternals too.
Mitch. We are long overdue for another Kingo poster to remind us he exists.
I mean, it's true. Yeah, it's very true. Yeah.
Now...
I mean, it's still more than Shang-Chi, so...
That's
Who
true.
wins?
He's like
really
evaporated into the ether for what's happening here. Now, the one thing I find really interesting in this is we're heavily involved with the whole world is clearly going on Tiamat, trying to converge and like mine him. I just recently did a video a couple days ago. A news report sprung up. Hey, you guys are going to see the early established pieces of Silver Samurai and Japan getting into the world conflict. And then you watch this, you're like, hold up.
They're in Japan.
Huh. And
they're literally right there.
Right. And they're clearly mining him as well. And that's like the world government. That's the brand new world, or as it was known, the New World Order. Whoever's going to get their hands on this substance, and Tiamat is going to lead the arms race. And like, there's a lot that leaked from this film a year ago before the massive reshoots that's lining up perfectly with this trailer. So I'm sitting back, I'm going, boy, this is going to be real interesting right now. Like, it's
I just like it that people were saying the trailer was going to happen yesterday and it didn't happen. And then it just popped out of nowhere early this morning.
Because Marvel baited the leaker. That's what.
Get him. Oh man, it's really, really interesting to me. The other thing I kind of noticed in this, and obviously they're doing this a lot still, there's a couple frames in this where I think they deliberately they've cut out characters standing
100%, yeah.
They're
all Hulk scenes. Every single one of them.
Yep. Like, there's clearly a scene where Sam Wilson is standing next to someone because he's not center frame. And I'm like, boy, that is a missing character right there.
It's the scene where like the car explodes and it's in two halves. It's like, oh, we know exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
It's like nothing in the middle of it. And it's framed that you'd see the Hulk or Red Hulk right in the middle.
I'm just wondering, like, is Ross like in on everything, or is he just a pawn?
Oh, 100%. He's in on everything.
Because that's what I was like wondering throughout the whole entire trailer. Is like, are you that ignorant about you having traitors in your little circle here? And I'm like, it sounds like he's behind most of it.
The leader is definitely playing everybody against each other. Like, he's got that big brain power, you know? Like, that's really what it's about. Like,
he's got that true social brain power, yeah.
Yes. They're calling back to Iron Man 2, and Elon's coming back to be fully canon. Just watch.
Yeah, so if it is later, then I guess we all know how he becomes Red Hulk, because seeing the thing, he almost got assassinated, and the only thing that can probably bring him back is this serum from the Hulk.
I bet you he's been Red Hulk before that.
I could see it because like that. There's a scene in the trailer where like Sam is entering a facility and like there's a table and everything's locked down, syringes everywhere, and suddenly all the lighting is red. I'm like, boy, this is on the nose a little.
Yeah, because even the satellites, I assume the satellite shot is outside that place, and like even the satellites are red.
Yeah.
So, okay, I get where you're going.
Yeah, but let's try to be on the nose, and you're still gonna have those people, you know, on TikTok being like, what if these red lights are a dragon that's red? Because I've Google searched red things in Marvel and a dragon popped up. It's a comic. Yeah. It's gonna happen though. It's gonna happen.
What?
And probably
Yeah.
There's a red thing, boom.
Imagine.
Oh man, I don't know. Like, also, can we talk about how Giancarlo shot his scenes 3 weeks ago and he's already all over this trailer?
I mean, he shot his next load of scenes.
True. Yeah. So.
I'm surprised he'd have more than 5 to 6 minutes in this movie.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they reshot the movie twice, so.
They Frankenstein it together, so it's like 2 and 4 minutes apiece.
We're just gonna get 2 separate movies, and at the end, it's revealed we were watching 2 multiverse films, and there's gonna be 2 Sam Wilsons at the end. They're like, we're so big brain with this one.
I thought you were gonna say it was a movie within a movie. We see Sam Wilson watching it.
I mean, either way, I wouldn't be mad about it.
Yeah, huh?
Like the whole movie is just like the leader. No.
Yeah. It's playing tricks on him, being like, hey, well, you didn't think that was going to happen, did you? It's like, oh, okay.
Turns out it's all just a Mysterio illusion.
Yeah. It could, honestly, like, there's a lot in this trailer I'm intrigued by. I'm still worried about this film, don't get me wrong, but what they showed here is looking good.
Yeah, the trailer's put together well, even though you can really tell which are the reshoots, but I'm not sure if that's because we all know where the reshoots are,
right?
Because we know Giancarlo wasn't in this movie before, and then suddenly he is, and now he's most of the trailer. And it's like, cool, well, that's new plot. The cherry blossom scene at the end is clearly new because the CGI in that is horrendous.
Mm-hmm. And quite obviously, we're missing. There is nothing to do with anything we saw with the shooting of the Serpent Society. They're 100% like cut. The original version, they're gone.
Yeah. So with the new suit, is I know besides being for toys, like is a new suit for him going hypersonic?
Because he's wearing a helmet there. You can see it.
Because I know it's like before he never really needed a specialized suit to do that. So
because man never went that fast.
Yeah.
I'm not your dad's Captain America.
I'm quick.
I'm built for speed.
Oh man. I mean, there's just a lot with this that I think works, and like it. How do I put this nicely? Yes, it still looks a bit janky. Okay, I want to get that across, but some of the CG's clearly, like Mitch mentioned, Red Hulk and the peak CG is unfinished look of it, where it's so smooth and it looks like the first trailer for She-Hulk. That's what I'm trying to say.
A little bit, yeah.
It's not quite complete there.
Yeah. Thankfully, we've got a few months before this comes out, so hopefully.
Yeah. This has got to be locked in by like the end of January because it comes out in February.
Yeah.
So they got some time to work on this, and hopefully they can, tighten up the graphics on level 3 or whatever they used to say in that old G4 commercial.
Christ.
That's a throwback one for you kids.
Kids like, what's G4?
Yeah, exactly. So, any closing thoughts on this before we move on outside of, it looks like a good Captain America movie, I guess?
I mean, that's what it is, yeah. It looks like a good Captain America movie. Will it keep the tone the trailer had? I hope it does. Because it looks more Black Widow, Winter Soldier than like Cap 1 and Civil War, but if it can keep that, it should hopefully be good.
I'm just happy that Marvel knows their marketing because, again, it's coming out February 14th in the middle of Black History Month.
Yeah. That was smart. It's a smart move. Like, can't blame them.
I'm just glad that they like reduced Sabra to 2 shots.
Yeah.
It sucks she's still in there, but
which is interesting because a lot of movies during like January and February don't make a lot.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I mean, they tested the water so heavily and proved that Deadpool 1, which made bank, can work. So it's like, if you do it right, we got it
Did
here.
Black Panther come out in February as well?
yeah, it
Yeah,
did. Black
yep.
Panther did too.
Yep,
The first one
so-
did.
Yeah. When did this Wakanda Forever come out?
November, I think.
November? Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Yeah.
Which, yeah. So here we go. Get hyped because we're probably going to get a little bit more soon. As typically, once they reveal something, there's a little bit of a follow up in the week, and then we got San Diego and D23 coming up. So we're definitely going to have news. So yeah, just stay tuned, everybody, and we'll be back.